here's a great case in point on, I made this in the previous video, 1 or 2 videos ago, of having the colors with only a certain number of items. So in this case, this bag had one count for these 3 different colors. And someone bought the dark green, so I was able to easily find it in the drawer. That's for order E. That's used. If it seems dark in here, it's because it is. I dimmed the lights because I have something called recurring corneal erosion, and basically means sometimes my eyelid tears the top layer of my cornea off, and usually I can, like, if it happens in the middle of the night, I can go to sleep and wake up and I'm just fine. In this case, it happened in the middle of the night, and then it actually got worse, and it's one of the worst ones I've had in several years, so that's delightful. Fortunately, some Advil kicked the pain away mostly, so I'm able to kind of function, at least enough that I could pick orders in a darker environment. Thank you to Brick Freedom for having dark mode available. Sorry, it causes a lot of drainage as well, so because it messes with my sinuses. Anyhow, have 5, well, technically 6 orders. One of them is just, it's already put over there. It's just a breastplate piece of armor. Some used bits here for this one, along with a cape. This is a nice little order with the new Naboo pilot, and then a Qui-Gon and Darth Maul, I think from that set that had the 2 of them, and just some tile. This one just had some of those minifigure holders. This buyer actually messaged me a day or so ago asking about the condition of my Mr. Krabs, because I had noted that there was a scratch on the eye. He wanted to see it up close, and he finds a $10 figure. I had marked it down a little bit for the scratch. So the scratch, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from here, it's barely in this eye. But then I noticed there's like this divot, bite mark, something on the eyebrow up here. So I sent a video showing both of those things and marked it down a little bit more as well because of the thing in the eyebrow. And he ended up buying it. Then he bought a Friends mini doll, which is awesome. Always nice to see those actually sell. A couple of other parts, 100 of those blue 1x2 tiles. And so that's that for those orders. I'm going to process these ones and post. And I have to post with it off camera because it points to, or it shows the addresses once you post it. And I don't want to show you all my customers' addresses. That doesn't seem very wise. The last order came in last night, and it's a 71 lot, 199 item order. It's for a returning customer. So he used his 5% off coupon because he gave me feedback. Robot repair tech, that's cool. Definitely a lot of dark tan pieces. I'm most curious the kind of mocks he's making because it definitely looks like great mock material. Ooh, he bought the hammerhead and one of my clones. Some Ninjago, another Star Wars thing, Commando Droid. I think that's the one I just listed from that, the bookstore bag. More Ninjago, some more Star Wars figs. So I'll probably pick this one tomorrow. Ooh, bomber fig. Just because my eyes really bugging me and I want to at least pack up what I've got. I try to do, he's got some of those too. Those are from the Mario set. So he had if you missed it, the mine car from the Mario set, the Diddy Kong one that I powdered out. So he's got a few of the things from that set. It's nice to see those selling. But yeah, since that just came in yesterday, I'm either going to hold off till tomorrow to pack it or maybe later this morning. Hopefully my eye will get better and better. But I want to get some of these because some of these came in, I think, over the weekend, and today's Wednesday, so I definitely have to get these out. I tried to get them out earlier, but this week has been crazy. Officially, we're going to say goodbye to our cat, and I'm going to try Not to say too much more on it because I don't want to cry and make my eye hurt even more. But she's slowing down, and we're actually going on vacation next week. That's been planned for about a year, and she hasn't eaten anything in like 3 weeks. I was able to syringe feed her over the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, a little bit, but then come Monday, she just is absolutely refusing and pushing away. She's starting to do the hiding thing. So I think, all the signs are that she's telling us she's ready to go. She's lost. It was 5 pounds when I took her to the vet a month ago. It's going to be even less. It's going to be even more now. She's pretty emaciated. So we'll be saying goodbye to her on Friday. I started digging the pit on yesterday morning, which is probably why my eye hurts from being out in the woods and the allergies. But anyhow, thank you for the orders. Thanks for watching. I don't know if this will be the end of this video or yet another clip, but we'll see. I don't exactly remember how I phrased it earlier, the previous clip, but I just wanted to clarify. Our cat is dying. I'm not can't postpone my vacation to not put my cat down. The cat hasn't eaten anything in like a full week almost, and anything. And I've tried probably 20 to 30 different kinds of foods, both in texture and flavor and consistency over the past 6 weeks. Her entire diet changed, or she just completely stopped eating and would only nibble a little bit. This past Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I tried to syringe feed her both a liquid kind of thing and then also something with some chunk to it. And then come late Sunday and Monday, she just absolutely refused, period, anything that I would try to give her. So she's dying. There's no way to take care of her. And we took her to a vet a month ago. They did blood work, and it wasn't anything to do with her kidneys, her urinary tract, or I forget what the third thing was. But it was the main things that they factored. It would be beyond that. We could do additional tests, but they would be hundreds of dollars more than the hundreds of dollars we spent on the first barrage of tests. And we have the pretty kitty litter, which changes colors when something is wrong. A couple different things, and it hasn't. She'll drink water, but she won't eat anything. So she's pretty much given up. So I wanted to give her a passing where we're all there, all being my wife and I. The kids will leave at home with grandma because my oldest is autistic, and Amy, my wife, and I don't want to put ourselves through what she's going to do and say if she was there in the moment. That's fine with us. We've had a cat for 14 years. Our kid's only been around for 9 of those years. So we have the prior experience, whatever. So yeah. I can't remember how, like I said, I can't remember how I phrased it earlier this morning. But she's not going to survive. She probably won't survive if we left and had a cat sitter take care of her. She might limp along for a week, but she's very emaciated. She's suffering. I could tell she's having a hard time getting up and down the stairs. Even her walk has a limp. So it's the merciful thing to say goodbye to her before we leave. It'll suck for us. I'm sure it'll damper vacation. But that way, at least she'll have a passing that is with us and with familiar faces. Yeah. To store things, I finally finished reverse bagging the set that I am giving my wife for our anniversary, which is next month in July. So I'm excited about that. That took a long time to reverse bag. If you can tell what it is just by these pieces, kudos to you. Please don't say anything in the comments. But perhaps a bit of a spoiler. It has that. It has that. And it has... I don't know what that one is. There's another sensor that comes with it. That one? Yeah. That sensor. So if you can tell what it is from that, good job. Don't put it in the comments yet. I don't even know if she watches my videos. Probably not. That's totally fine. I don't make them for her. I make them for me. And if you like to watch them, great. Anyhow, got my... I almost said BB-8. Shoot, BD-1. I'm blanking now. It's been a long week. But this is the one that you have as your robot in the Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order games. I have some of the new Star Destroyers with Cal Kestis coming when they release in August. So I will sell Cal Kestis and the BD-1. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'm blinking now. I played the first game, loved it. I haven't played the second game. But I'm going to sell them together as a set. I'm not sure where that will land price-wise. My guess is somewhere in the 80 to 120 range. I promised my wife I was not taking up a new hobby. Day drinking. This just happened to be the box that this haul came in. So this was a Facebook Marketplace haul. That one helmet's pretty... I guess it's the mud one. Okay. It's pretty discolored. You can tell the helmet compared to the white legs beneath it. White hips. And it's the mud one, which I think is supposed to be slightly discolored, but I don't think it's that much. And yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars stuff in here. Some stuff is marked and may not be usable, but it was a decent price for what it was. There was a Pong Krell, whatever his name is. It's an Urukai. I can't see him now. But yeah, he's in there. Oh yeah, there's a tiger. Saber-tooth tiger. Pretty sure those go for a decent amount. There. Mr. Pong. At least his top piece. I don't know if any part of the rest of him is there. But all of... Alright, so I'll go through another time. Right now I'm in work and vacation mode. So those are the main bits. Yeah. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Just wanted to clarify about the cat, show the BD-1s, and the fig haul. I think I talked about that already. Nothing new since that. And now I'm going to go back to work. Good evening. Happy Father's Day. It's 5:51 p.m., so afternoon/evening. Had a pretty not great Father's Day, just because both kids were just in moods. They're 9 and 6, so they're right there. But we got back from vacation yesterday, a week away at the beach. It was some parts great, some parts challenging, mostly because of the aforementioned kids. I think I mentioned one. The other one is autistic. We got an official diagnosis. She is autistic. So that is great news for us because that's pretty much what we knew. But now we have an official diagnosis. We don't have to worry about, or we're worry about a lot of stuff, but we don't have to say, well, we think she is. We can say, no, she's diagnosed. So that'll help us with just helping her learn about herself, about school accommodations,
lots of different things. It can help with insurance, all the craziness. Anyhow, so it's trying at times. So vacation was some parts good, but some parts stressful, dealing with all of what that entails. Also, on the Friday before we left from vacation, we said goodbye to our furry friend. So we had to put her down. She was I made a decision the Monday before that it was going to be best because she hadn't eaten. She hadn't really eaten in like a month, and she basically refused. I was able to help like syringe feed her for a bit, but then she was starting to refuse that. I think I already talked about this, but she just wouldn't take anything else. She refused the syringe, so she wouldn't eat anything else. And when we took her to the vet, they were commenting on how tiny her veins were, that they had a hard time actually sticking her, and then that her skin was really fragile. So I think she was probably in a lot more pain than she was letting on. And 14-year-old cat, she had a good life. She was with us when she was 4 months old. But yeah, so many tears. We buried her Friday and then left for vacation the next day. So I think I'd already talked about some of that in the last clip. I can't remember now at this point, but that's where that is. So that also affected my autistic kid's mood a lot, because she was very close to the cat. So just having to navigate all of that. So coming back vacation, then Father's Day being today, everyone was kind of in a mood, and it was just kind of a survive the day kind of situation. My wife sent me downstairs to go have some time before we put the kids to bed. So I basically just kind of taking a glance around where I want to kind of make my mental list of things to do. And maybe, actually, let's just make a real, actual physical list. I think that would be for the best. What do you think? Lego pink? Lego pink. All right, so this is going to be, let's start with today's date. 6/16 through the 22nd. It's 22. All right, I want to put tab upload. I'm not sure if I'll get that today or not. We'll do fig session. Then we need to part out Minecraft set. That's the animal. You can't see anything on here, can you? Part out the Minecraft set. That's the animal one that I have. I think I mentioned it before. My kid parted it out. I just need to actually put it into Brick Store and find homes for all the parts. Do part out friends boat. Part out friends animal. To hold the pin funky dory because of having to write on this with one hand, not having one hand to hold the paper. All right, the other thing we have, I got hide labels. The Wish castle, I got 7, I think, of those in from a guy in my Peach Lug group, and he was happy to send me those. Pretty much a cost. I paid him a little bit extra, but those came in, and I'm appreciative of that. And then this, he let me know of Amazon had a flash sale of the Wish Ash's house cabin thing. So the max was 3. I just went with 3. I could have had my mother-in-law or someone get some other ones, but I didn't want to bother with that. 3 is just fine. So yeah, well, that's the part out. I need to get a box for that set for my partner, for my wife. There's a Minecraft set that needs to be put in. More figs to go through. All these figs to go through. So plenty of fig pieces. All those bins there are figs from the previous batch. Sure, the pab cups. I went to the mall today, Father's Day, and they had it looks like a lot in these pad boxes. It was kind of the end of the bin that they're in. So while updating the pab, while through Brick Assist, which is an app that basically you can apply to become an ambassador, and ambassadors can update stock at pab stores basically whenever, or pab balls whenever they are in. So I'm an ambassador for the 2 stores in Georgia, and since I was at North Point, I updated what was in the app as far as what was in the pab wall, and updating the pab wall was super easy. Like they definitely did a great job with the app and just making it super easy. So basically you can go on there and you can see what's in the pab wall, just so you don't have to make a giant trek and get there and be disappointed that nothing is new or you don't care about any of those parts. So while updating it all, I found this big bunch of great masonry brick, which was not on the wall, so they must have found like an extra box or something, or depleted some and dropped that in there, or whatever. But so I went and just bought all this because I'm pretty sure I don't have any of the light blue gray. I have a bunch of the other colors, but I don't have any light blue gray. And yeah, so I'll upload that. Some of it I'll probably use in the new Hashima, but I'll just upload it all for now, and then I can pull from it as I need. I had like 5 orders. One of them, I had mislabeled 2 1x1s as pink instead of bright pink. The ones I had were bright pink. So I gave the buyer, I knew some people are only coming for pink, and he had bought a couple other things, so I gave him the option of either just canceling the order or refunding those 2 pieces and then sending the rest. And he obviously canceled the order, which totally made sense to me because I knew that was generally probably the thing he came for, which was. So the other orders were, someone bought a bunch of my Batlord shield. Well, they're the older style, light gray Batlord / whatever, Bat Knights, Fright Knights shields. A bunch of Minecraft stuff. That one I think Mom bought for her son because she had a note in there about thanks for my son. So I am happy to help you out. And a couple other small orders. So that is where that is. Yeah. So I'm a little scatterbrained just because today's been quite a day. I want to get a clip, just kind of a quick recap of vacation and saying goodbye to the cat and various boxes. And then, yeah, that'll be it for now.